Alrighty, Duke Devlin taking on Joey Wheeler. Now, these two have history in the anime, and in that match, they both built decks using random booster packs. In this match, they are using, Duke's using his custom dice deck, and Joey is using his Duelist Kingdom cards. So, we will get a different match to what we saw in the anime, although Joey... Joey... You know what, we'll put a wager on. If Joey loses, he has to put that dog costume back on. Poor Joey. Alright, Joey has started off here. He started with Armored Lizard and Kito the Cura Master. Alright, Duke's actually got a good hand. He's got 2 Strike Ninjas and he's got Trap Hole. Oh, and Fairy Meteor Crush. Oh, won't that bring back some memories for old Joey boy. Alright, Strike Ninja at 1700. Duke has opted to keep Fairy Meteor Crush in his hand just for now. Maybe ready to just spring it on old Joey boy when he's least expecting it. Probably when he's played his weakest defense monster on the field. Dark Hole from Joey. And Baby Dragon. Wow, okay. Maybe that Joey doesn't have a particularly good hand. He wouldn't be playing Baby Dragon unless it was absolutely necessary. Duke doesn't even bother with his Trap Hole. 1200 off Duke, he's down to 6800. So Joey must have drawn a bit of a bad hand. He wouldn't play Baby Dragon so early. Otherwise, there's Michizua. And again, another Strike Ninja is down. Joey may have just been hoping for the best here, but it hasn't paid off for him. Baby Dragon is destroyed. And we turn change back to Joey. He's got 3 cards in hand and has just thrown down a face-down defense. And there is Dice Foon. And Joey has just thrown down Fairy Meteor Crush. He's equipped it to Strike Ninja. And he has also just played the 13th Grave. So Duke building up some power on his side of the field now, and Joey is now under attack. It is Masaki the Legendary Swordsman, and with Fairy Meteor Crush, Joey is now receiving piercing damage. So a bit of anime relevance here. Except Joey doesn't have Goblin Attack Force on the field this time. With 0 defense. And Joey throws down Tiger Axe. Well, so long Tiger Axe. Duke activated Trap Hole and Joey's field is completely empty. It looks like that Joey is going to lose a lot of points here, so 2400 and 17 is 4100, and it's going to leave Joey with 2400 life points remaining. So Joey's gone on the next turn unless he can draw something, and he needs something quick. He's already used his Dark Hole. So Joey would need... he'd need something special here. What does he have? One more chance for Joey to get something cooking on this duel, and it is a face-down defense. So that may be all she wrote for Joey. There's Dark Master Zork. Alright. 13th Grave has been tributed for Spikebot. Duke now going in for the attack. He goes in with Strike Ninja, and it is Swordsman of Landstar. Joey is done in this first match. Looks like he drew a pretty average hand. It is his Duelist Kingdom deck. It's not necessarily that powerful, but it did get a few shock wins here and there. One of them being against Becca during her Duelist Kingdom run. The only defeat in that. So, Duke's only lost 1 match so far. He's knocked off some good opponents. Ironically, the one Duke lost was against Weevil, which isn't really that strong of an opponent, but Weevil did actually draw his best possible cards in that match. It's almost as if Bug Boy cheated in that one. Alright, the MVP Yoranzo. We've also got Dice Slops, we've got Oni Tank T34 and a Strike Ninja. There's also a Summon Dice. And Duke Devlin starts off with Dice Slops. Now, Dice Slops is a very risky card. If you roll a 1, you can look at your opponent's hand and discard 1. Oh, fissure. If you roll a 1, you can look at your opponent's hand and discard a card. If it's a 6, you discard your entire hand. 2, 3, 4, or 5, you discard 1 card. It's a very, very risky card. You'd almost have to have that 6 on the field to use Dice Slops. It's 1800 attack though, which isn't too bad, but... Alright. Summon Dice is played. And it's a 6. Which doesn't help Duke Devlin in this situation. He was probably would have been hoping for a 3 or a 4 to pull Dice Slops back from the graveyard. Didn't come off for him though. Only Tank T34 with 1700 defense, so is still available for Duke. It's a shame Orgoth wasn't in Duke's hand. He would have been able to special summon it without a tribute. Turn change back to Duke. His 1700 hold says dice reroll. And Duke goes with Strike Ninja. And switches Oni Tank T34 to attack mode. Duke goes after the face down defense, and it's a Rock Ogre Grotto, or Joey's giant rock guy, as said in his match against Taya at school, and uses Strike Ninja to get rid of Axe Raider and itself. So Joey is staring down a 1400 attacker in Oni Tank T34. Joey goes with a face down defense. And a face down spell or trap. And then Joey ends his turn. Duke Devlin draws Skull Dice, which is a card also quite relevant to Joey. Same with Graceful Dice as well. The MVP Yoranzo has just been played, 1300, and Duke also throws down Dice Reroll. Only Tank T34 in for the attack, and Swordsman of Landstar bites it. The MVP Yoranzo goes in for an attack. If you're wondering why Yoranzo is the MVP, it's a couple of matches ago where in one match Yoranzo got revived 3 times from the graveyard. Was on both players' side of the field and did most of the life point damage to both players. So Yoranzo has earned the title of MVP. Joey has flipped up Grave Robber and he's going to go after the Summon Dice. He'll have to pay 1,000 life points to use Summon Dice, and he'll have to pay 2,000 life points because of Grave Robber. Oh, he's rolled a 6. And he's summoned Leogun. So Joey's had to sacrifice 3,000 life points just to get Leogun to the field. And Duke's got Skull Dice in the field. And Joey has just played Karate Man as well, and he's doubled its attack. Alright, Duke has just activated Dice Reroll and has just activated Skull Dice. And Skull Dice rolls a 3, and Dice Reroll doesn't give a prompt. Is it because it was used as a chain? Maybe. I know you have to play. I know you have to do Dice Reroll the first time. Dice Reroll is a really confusing card. Our players are having trouble understanding its mechanics. I am too. I think you have to play it at like the start of the turn, like in the standby phase. Give it away to your opponent that you're going to be throwing some dice. It looks like if you play it in a chain, even if you activate it first, it looks like it still bypasses the effect. As Hero of the East comes to the field, and Duke Devlin he may be gone in this one. Joey may be picking up a win. Alright, Hero of the East comes in for an attack. 3,700 plays 3,750. Draw phase, and it is a summon dice. Duke will have to pay 1,000 life points to use it. Duke has played only tank T34 and has thrown summon dice. And he gets a 5. That doesn't help. So Duke will be able to get Hero of the East off the field, but Leogun at 1,750. Even in defense, only tank T34 couldn't block Leogun. It's like you're on a safari. You're in the little Jeep, only tank T34, and then the big lion comes up and it's Leogun. And Leogun goes and he chews off the side mirror. Only tank T34 is destroyed. So Duke's still on 2,400 life points. There's Cyclone Laser, that doesn't do anything. Not without Gradius. I'd only put Gradius to 1,500. Joey now with 4 cards in hand, and he has got Protector of the Throne Room, and that will do it. It's 2,550 all up, damage that it will do. And Leogun goes in for the win. And Duke Devlin is defeated. It is 1-1. And we will get a third and final tiebreaker to see who is in the doghouse. Resonant Destruction. Alright, rock, paper, scissors, shoot is won by Joey, who elects to go first. And it is now the tiebreaker. Alright, there's dice slots, 2 Gradius, Swords of Revealing Light, and a Graceful Dice. Joey goes with a face down spell or trap, and a face down defense. And turn change back to Duke, who draws the Dark Assailant. And he plays Dice Slops. And oh, Joey's got Trap Hole. Duke does have Swords of Revealing Light though. I don't believe Duke played it in the anime, but I added it to his deck because Duke... It's a card that benefits his deck because Duke's deck isn't that strong, so I thought it was within the interest of fairness that he should get a 3-turn buffer if he's lucky enough to draw his only Swords of Revealing Light. Prolong the match. See if Dukey boy can pull something here. Devlin boy. Oh, the MVP in Yoranzo. So 1,500 defense. Joey also has a defense of his own. Turn change. Back to Joey, who now has 4 cards in hand. And to the end phase. Joey doesn't play anything. Duke. Oh, there's Orgoth. And it looks like we're going to get Orgoth to the field. Well, Joey can't attack. Swords of Revealing Light are on the field. Joey now with 5 cards in hand. And again, doesn't play anything else down. He's just waiting for that swords to go. It now has, and now Joey is going to be facing down Orgoth the Relentless at 2,500 attack. And Joey does have a Graceful Dice as well. Alright, Orgoth will roll its dice. And Orgoth rolls a 4. And a 6. And a 4. Oh, so 2 cards. Oh, he's got Fairy Meteor Crush. Is he in the... No, he's still in his main phase. Fairy Meteor Crush is equipped to Orgoth the Relentless. If you roll 2 of a 3 or a 4, you can draw 2 cards from your deck. And decides against Graceful Dice. Goes in for an attack, and it is Lava Battle Guard. 2,100 life points off Joey from an 1,800 defense. And Joey is in big trouble. He cannot defend that Fairy Meteor Crush like it did in the anime. Looks like it is going to absolutely crush him in this match as well. Joey throws Time Wizard. All right. Joey will flip a coin. It's a 50-50. He selects tails, and it never fails. As we say, tails never fails, even though, unless you Joey. Oh, Monster Reborn. Uh-oh. Duke is in trouble. Orgoth the Relentless is now going to be fighting against Duke Devlin. Well, look at that. Time Wizard came through for Joey. He rolls a 1, he rolls a 4, and he rolls a 1. So Orgoth will not be able to be destroyed by battle or card effect next turn because it rolled 2 1s. 3,100 off Joey, and he goes in for the 500 just for the hell of it with the Time Wizard. 4,400 plays 5,900. Joey Wheeler in the lead and got control of Orgoth the Relentless. Joey draws Skull Dice as if it mattered. He could probably play 5 of them. He still wouldn't be able to get over Orgoth on this turn. Alright, 13th Grave is on the defense, but it looks like Duke is going to be overwhelmed here. Joey plays the Flame Manipulator. Alright, Orgoth rolls. It rolls a 2. It rolls a 6. It rolls a 5. So it needs to roll 2 of the same number to get its effect. So 1 6 and 1 5 don't count. Joey goes in with Flame Manipulator. That is brave. It doesn't pull off for him, but if it did, Duke Devlin would have lost it. Not all of his life points, but most of them. Time Wizard in for the attack. Alright, turn change back to Duke, who's just drawn a Strike Ninja. Not a bad card, but Orgoth is at 30. I can't tell if that's a 6 or an 8. He activates Skull Dice and Graceful Dice. And it's a 5. And it's a 1. Well, thankfully for Joey, he's got plenty of life points, and it was 3,800 because Orgoth is now on 3,700. He goes after Time Wizard and does 1,800 points of damage. But it looks like Duke Devlin may take a loss on this one. Joey's going to get some retribution. So Joey now with 5 cards in hand. Alright, Joey boy plays Shield and Sword, making Strike Ninja weaker than what it was before. Maybe all over here. Orgoth goes in for the dice roll. He rolls a 4. He rolls a 4. He rolls 3 4s. Draws 2 cards. Does anyone play Yahtzee? That's what Orgoth reminds me of. Oh, Polymerization. What's Joey bringing forth? It'd be Flame Swordsman. Probably, yeah. Here we go. We're going to see a little animation here. Flame Swordsman doesn't get played very often, but he does have an intro animation. And there it is. So Duke Devlin is on 3,900 life points. Will he survive the turn? He will not. And Orgoth gets a direct attack. Oh, is that because he rolled? Well, this one is all over. Duke Devlin has been defeated. Joey regains his retribution, and Duke Devlin is in the doghouse. That was a solid win for Joey. It was a good match. Duke Devlin, he never fails to give an entertaining duel. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. We've also got Rebecca taking on Ishizu as well. So thanks for tuning in wherever you are in the world. Stay safe. Take care. Farewell.